Hey guys, welcome back to Homemaking with Heather. I had so many ideas of what to film today, and I think what I have decided on is doing my garden. And I also need to put some new booster soil on my flowers. At Cherry Valley Nursery, that's where I got my booster soil, and that stuff is amazing. I'll put a clip of my mom's flower garden at the end of this video so you guys can see, but just, oh, it's like night and day with flowers and vegetables and stuff. That stuff works so good. But let me go ahead and show you the bags that I'm going to be putting on my flowers, my flower garden. So if you guys can see, this is organic EB Stone soil booster. It's a soil conditioner. It's good to put around your flowers, your vegetables. Another thing I did want to go over in today's video is what I've been doing for ants. You guys know I have birds, so I do end up with an ant problem. They eat fruit, throw it all over the place, and then even just around my flower bed there's ants. So what I'm going to be using is around the garden and where I have my fruits and vegetables, and even around where my bird cages are. I am going to use the Diatomaceous Dirt, the food grade. This is like a powder. You just want to sprinkle it on top of the dirt and it actually will kill the ants for you. It punctures their shell. The only thing is, if it rains or when you water, you're going to want to sprinkle it on again. Now for the front yard, for the flower garden, where I know my birds will not be, I'm going to use this product called Amdro. I picked this up just at the Home Depot, and oh my god, it works amazing. They take this back to their little nest. It kills everybody. So I wanted to give you a quick overview of what my garden looked like before I started today. I am going to be moving around some plants. I really believe that instead of going out and buying plants, that I could just, you know, take some off of another plant and just move them around.
You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear?
Okay guys, so what I'm doing is I'm transferring this bush over here. I dug it up and chopped it off of half of another bush I had, and I'm going to put it over here on the other side of my garden. And when you do that, you want to make sure you cut it back and use a good starter soil or a booster soil. That way your plant doesn't die, because it will go into shock. And if you have really good soil already, the place where I live is like full of rocks and the dirt is terrible. But if you have it already and it's really good and rich, you don't even need to do this step. Your plants will just grow.
And on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out there for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaches, sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good life, sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering her faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song with your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun with your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, with your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, with your rose-colored glasses on. With your rose-colored glasses on.
Now during this process, my neighbor had come over and gave me this tree, and I originally wanted to put that bush in that corner, but I really do like the way the tree looks instead. So I went ahead and went with the tree in that corner.
Don't be shy, we'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love.
So you're probably wondering what's going on with this big pile of dirt right here. That is actually a rose bush that was dying in that corner. I am hoping that since I moved it over to this side of the house, it will come back to life.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, I can't believe
Hey guys, yeah, I know I look like a hot mess right now, but I wanted to go over real quick what I'm doing about my ant problem. And usually, you know, you get ants every year, but it's not usually that bad. This stuff, the Amdro, I've had this container for maybe like 2 years now, and it works amazing. I don't get ants inside my house because I sprinkled this stuff around my house, and I don't even go around all of my house, just mainly the front yard because my birds can't get out here. And I'm just gonna show you right here. You only need a little bit, and you want to get this stuff as close to the front of your house or to the crack of your house as you can. So you're really only sprinkling this stuff on the base of your house. This is a poison. It is toxic. You don't want to get it on your hands. So you only want to put just that little bit, and it goes a long way. You won't have to put any more than that. Okay, the next thing I use is the Diatomaceous Earth. This is my favorite. It's non-toxic. You don't have to worry about your kids getting it on them, your animals getting into it, but you do have to use a little bit more. And so it's like powder, and it gets everywhere. But let me show you what you can do with this. That's it, guys. That's all you have to do. If you don't like the way it looks, just go like this. That powder is going to kill those ants. For me, I don't mind. I'll just leave it on there. And then if you continue to see a problem, you just keep adding more, like every time you water. But that's it, guys. Bye bye ants. And I haven't had an ant problem in a long time to where it's gotten to the point where I have to call an exterminator. This is all I do each year.
I hope it never ends. This being more than friends. Yeah.